What's good, gang? It's your boy Hootie Mac back with another live video. Trying to get my intro game together, you understand me? We back. And I just went live on the fly. Hydrate properly, as y'all can see. Yeah, man, but Thfotf Bayzoo arrested in Chicago. He had a warrant. We don't know if he had guns on him at the time. I'm pretty sure he did. He don't be riding without him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's his words. He'd rather be caught with it than without it. So, if he had a strap, I would guess yes. Has he been charged with one yet? No. He's being held on a warrant, out-of-state warrant. So a lot of people saying he got caught with switches and all that. I don't know. Maybe they got some inside, information that I don't have. Could be true. What I do know is that he being held on the out-of-state warrant. You know what I'm saying? Thfotf Bayzoo, OTF Bayzoo, Oblock Bayzoo. You know, he affiliated with all of them. He rep them all. You know, even though he rep Thfotf to the fullest, he's still OTF to the fullest. You know, he Oblock to the fullest because he messed with Vine. So, you know, that's just what it is. And it's sad to say, but I really think like the feds got a big case built up already against Oblock OTF. And it's only a matter of time before they serve them papers. You know what I'm saying? Just like when DURK said the lawyers got them affidavits, they better sign them all. Hopefully they signed them. You know what I'm saying? That way it'll separate DURK from the rest of his gang members and all that. If that's what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping DURK covered his tracks. I'm hoping he wasn't doing no crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Offline, but online, if you know what I'm saying, which means not on the internet, but on his phone and all that. Oracle Bay, the Wick and Vixen, what it do? Oracle Bay in the building. Did your package arrive today? Make sure y'all subscribe to all the mod gang, especially on Instagram. Go add Bay Oracle so y'all can keep up with y'all life for real, because she tell you everything that you need to know about what's going on in your life and why it's happening and what's happening and all that. You say it comes tomorrow? Oh, okay. Probably because I dropped it off. I know I paid extra to get it there a day ahead. I mean, you know, like quick, but it's probably because I did drop it off at like 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but so it probably carried over to the next day. But yeah, man, it's not looking good for the home team. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying my home team, but DURK home team, like OTF, Oblock, all them as a whole. It just, they got so much shit on them, and if they finna be using music, there's so much shit on them they can use on music. You know, DURK, all that. You know, this shit is not. This shit is not real. This shit is all props, just in case the police listening. They're gonna play all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna sway the jury into thinking like he only saying this shit because so he can you know be able to brag freely or whatever. If it was up to me, I would have. If I was the one shooting that video, I would have edited that part out. You know what I'm saying? Just in case the police listen, I would have edited that part out. You know what I'm saying? He could have left the other part in there and it would have been a good thing. But since he said just in case the police listening, because he's afraid of what people gonna think about him and all that, that shit fucked him over. You know what I'm saying? So you on your way to Memphis tonight? Oh, that's what's up. M-Town, my second home, third home. Well, yeah, second home. It's where I lived at second, but I call Vegas my second home. So But Memphis definitely, you know, that's where a lot of my whole dad family at. In town, bam. What you finna do? Memphis in May. Unique Queen, what it do? Chilling, man. How you doing, Queen? I can't call it. Yeah, man. They on everybody ass. Like I already knew they was on DURK and them from the jump, but just based off of me knowing how the feds move and everything that they've been getting caught up in and all that stuff. So I already knew they weren't gonna be overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I think some big key people in that. It's gonna be hopefully these guys don't talk on the phone, but it'll be like Vorney, you know, OTFDD. You know, hopefully they don't talk on the phone and get wild like that, you know, over the phone and around people who might be wearing a wire and shit like that. But yeah, man, they already know Bayzoo is basically DURK's top enforcer now that Bond's gone. You know what I'm saying? Bond was probably looked at as the top enforcer, and even when he couldn't do no more enforcing because he was so famous, he still was pulling them, you know, like, you know, getting shit done, like sending people to do whatever they need to do, whatever. And I'm not saying that's exactly what he was doing, but I'm saying that's how the police looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be rough for them, you know, when they have to fight that shit, because I'm telling you, if they using music, they're gonna have so much shit just from DURK songs and so much shit just from Mimo songs and all these other people's songs, man. It's gonna be so much shit, bro. They can damn near play every song that they ever made, and it's gonna have something to do with them doing something in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the shit they talk about be hitting close to home to the point where, you know, they can. He talking about this situation. He talking about that situation. Look at what happened at this situation. Look at what happened at that situation. They might even play some of DURK music to say this is what they responded. This is why they killed him, because he made this song, Dead Bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know, they might try to bring Ruger into it and play some of the songs that Ruger got with DURK with the when they did the first diss song, Exposing Me remix. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like a whole bunch of bullshit going on. And like I'm telling y'all this, I know how the feds work when it comes to how they handle shit. So it's like, I'm not trying to wish this on nobody or none of that shit. I hope that they don't have to go through it. But I'm telling you now, like, the way the feds get down, I'd be shocked if they don't go with DURK now. It'd be like, you know, out of the norm if they don't go with them, because they done too much and they done, you know, said too much. It's to the point now where so much shit happening. You got certain bloggers saying the Chief Keef the smartest rapper from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I don't agree with that, but they, you know, that's what they saying just because he stayed away from there. But you know, like I say Kanye West the smartest rapper from Chicago. He the one got that, you know, made it to that level that's beyond stardom. And another thing why I say that, because even though he got all that money and he got all that notoriety, he's not in jeopardy of losing it through no crime, because he hasn't been doing it. He's not involved in no crime publicly. You know what I'm saying? If he is involved in some crimes, it might be behind closed doors, some shit we don't know about, but he ain't involved in that shit publicly. Yeah, he looked at like, you know, a regular businessman that's a millionaire that talks his mind, like Elon Musk type of shit. So and don't get it twisted, like all them rappers could have been looked at like that. You know what I mean? Like DURK could have been looked at like that. DURK could have still been rapping about certain shit and been looked at different when it came to the business, because he could have been, you know, staying away from it. The backlash he would have received from that would have only been from the streets, you know, calling him fake and saying he ain't doing this, and he still could have kept it real with them and did shit, but it wouldn't have, it would have, he would have had to make it look like it's not coming from him. You know what I'm saying? So even they couldn't see it, because this how it work. You know, a motherfucker do something for you, you might not tell nobody, but the person who you done it for, they gonna go tell somebody, even if they just telling their mama or their brother or their best friend or something like that. And then that person gonna go tell who they trust. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna trickle and trickle and trickle and trickle till it's no longer just a rumor. Now everybody's saying the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got that one person they trust. Robert Campbell, what it do? Everybody got that one person that they trust. Like, no matter what, somebody can come tell you a secret and be like, don't tell nobody this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that one person that you know you can tell, and in your head you thinking like, if I tell them don't tell nobody, they ain't gonna tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they might be right, but they also got that one person who they think if they tell somebody they won't tell nobody. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So that's how shit get out. So like rumors that people never thought would get out. You know what I'm saying? And they end up beefing with the motherfucker. Like, man, you the only motherfucker that knew about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they go beefing with their people. Like, you the only motherfucker I told about this shit. Then it goes down the line. Next thing you know, it's a big beef about this shit. So yeah, man, it's just, like, it's hard for me to picture. It's hard for me to picture the feds doing all this work and not bringing up OTF, Oblock. And I think they're gonna do it. I can't call it Robert. And I think they're gonna do it before the FBG DURK case over with, because I think they want to add that to the Rico. That's gonna be like the head of the that's gonna be what's running the forefront. That's gonna be like the main vein in the heart, the main artery. You know what I'm saying? Pumping the most blood. They're gonna use the FBG DURK murder. You know what I'm saying? As some type of evidence as far as this is, and then they got so many other murders they can use. You gotta think, like, bro, they got so many murders that these boys done rapped about and said so much shit about. And then, like, as far as a snitch go, Rico really don't work without a snitch. So I'm thinking like the dude whoever the guy is that's supposedly telling in the FBG DURK case, one of them Oblock members is telling. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, like they even say the one dude that committed suicide said something told and then couldn't live with himself and committed suicide because of that, or they say he could have took some bad pills, or shit, it could have been a murder and they tried to cover it up and it worked. I don't know, but I know the one dude, I want to say his name is C Murder, who admitted that was his signature on the car and all that shit, and was doing a little too much talking to the police. He could be talking, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, once one person tell, Rico is in effect. You know what I'm saying? That's when they get the, you know what I mean? Being able to use all this shit in the music, because now this guy can confirm that, yeah, that happened, that actually happened. DURK said this in the song, and that actually happened, and here's the proof it happened. This what really happened, you know what I'm saying? Now they, because he might not give a fuck about DURK. He might be on some old, man, shit, DURK ain't changing my life. He ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? I've been out here losing family members, losing brothers, losing cousins. And he been out there on tour, living it up, rapping about our shit, creating beefs with us, and he ain't out here fighting no motherfuckers, you feel me? So it could be a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like, it's just, like, I just feel like I know for sure. Unless one of them high-end members working, shit's working, bro, and they doing shit to save them, I don't see it not happening. Cause then you got the there's so much shit, bro. You got the Thfotf interviews, the Move-Op, all that shit gonna be used, bro. Now you got, Thfotf into it with going back and forth with Chief Keef. They making that public, you know what I'm saying? Talking about robberies and shit that happened, shit that they shouldn't even be talking about. So it's damn near inevitable, you know what I'm saying? It's damn near inevitable that them guys don't get hit with a Rico somewhere along the line. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. Y'all can just look at the signs. Just look at the shit that's going on. Look at everything that's happening, what they hitting other people with, and how less. Because if they want to say 50 murders involved in And the Young Thug shit with they ops, they said it's between Young Thug, Lucci, and whatever other ops the Young Thug and them had. At least 50 murders since 2013. Can y'all imagine how many murders tied up into the Lil Durk shit? How big? That's gonna be the biggest case ever. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be the biggest case ever with so much shocking details, and that shit is gonna fuck people head up. You know what I mean? Like that, like, cause you gotta think that's the only reason they've been letting them breathe that long. Ain't no other reason you gonna let they ain't came down on them boys and hit them with something, cause they had opportunities, ample opportunities, I'm sure. They ain't like DURK. You gotta think why DURK been fighting his case for so long when nobody heard nothing on that shit. The same one that King Von was into it with. Motherfuckers get 2-3 years, no matter what. Like you can pay the lawyer, you be rich as a motherfucker and pay the lawyer, for continuances after continuances, and that shit'll last 2, 3 years sometimes, maybe 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that shit was in 2017, 2018 with DURK. It's been about 4 years. It should be coming to that point now where the trial is getting going, or whatever the case may be, pleading out, motherfucker pleading out, whatever you know what I mean? And that ain't happening. The only reason that could possibly be not happening is because they under investigation and the feds don't want to blow their cover. So, that right there in itself just shows me that it's bigger than what we think. Shit bigger than Nino Brown, and that's for sure. Like, then they just caught Thfotf Bayzoo. What they doing is watching them. They trying to catch them slipping and hit them with one last little hurrah. You know what I'm saying? They probably got enough to try to pick them all up right now, but they want to catch them with one last little load or something, one last little bust. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Thfotf Bayzoo not too long ago on camera bagging up weed. Like, that was stupid as hell. Like, why would you be on camera bagging up Zah? Even though you know it could be legal, whatever the case may be, you still a felon. You know what I'm saying? You be out here like that. You don't need to be on camera bagging up weed. You know what I'm saying? That's like a clear intent. They can turn that little bitty ass weed you was bagging up. And I ain't saying like the package was little, you was making petty money, you had a bankroll on them and everything. But they can turn that little bitty ass shit you was doing into this how they was funding the operation. You know what I'm saying? That little bitty ass shit. Let me see if I can find that clip. Let me see if I can find that clip, bro. God damn it. I don't know what I just did. Hopefully we still good. Yeah, let me see if I can find that clip. Cause that shit was stupid as hell. It was on Instagram Live.
Why choose proven quality?
You better hold that video. I know the police got that motherfucker, but don't nobody else got it. But like, I ain't feel comfortable. I might have a screen recorded, but it's one of them shits that I wouldn't even put up, because unless it's up there by somebody else, I wouldn't even put it up. Cause it just look like, why, nigga, why? Why are you bagging weed? You got the camera set up where motherfuckers can see you bagging the weed up. Like, bro, that shit is all evidence of y'all. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say this how y'all was getting the bread. All that. It's just how they do it. You know what I mean? And it ain't even gotta be that. It could have been some little petty shit you was doing finna get that weed away. You probably was bagging up some weed finna give it away to some of your gals or something, or some shit like that. Anything. But now they're gonna say what, you was, goddamn me, running a trap house. can't find that video right off the back. I'm gonna look for it. I know somebody got that bitch probably. If not, that'll be good. Hopefully the police don't have it either. Cause boy, that shit looked bad. I was sitting there like, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, I think it was, matter of fact, that might have been when he was into it with Mimo. Let me see what that video is. And it's right around the time they beefing with each other with him taking Mimo chain. You know, that's that the feds see that shit and they be like, this the time we need to get him while this conflict going on inside their crew. They won't know who's snitching. They gonna think this man snitching. They gonna think this man snitching. They might go try to kill him. We catch them in the act of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all gotta understand these feds play real deal chess and they play dirty chess. They don't care about, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about that other shit. They don't care about playing by the rules. Hopefully that video ain't up though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said though, I know the police got shit that automatically start recording. They probably got nigga shit where they automatically record their ass as soon as they go live. They don't miss shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think this their job. If it was a motherfucker job to just watch social media and all that shit, and you a police nigga, that shit like the easiest job in the world. They'll be on that shit. Then they gonna get into it because it's gonna get like interesting. So they gonna be knee deep in that shit. Looking for shit you posted 10 years ago, all type of times. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just never worth it. But I'm just gonna show you, like I can't find that video right out the gate. I might find it in a minute, but all this type of shit gonna be used. All this type of shit gonna get used.
I'm ready to go. On my mama, and we got.
What's up? 4 shooters on each corner. Excuse me, take. Hit that. Finna get us.
On every corner. His own ass, and we got the lieutenants and sergeants. On my mama, and we got the lieutenants and sergeants on ass on every corner. Let a motherfucker try to swing through, it's gonna be bombs over Baghdad around this bitch. What you on, Thfotf?
Yeah, they going after drill music. So that's the thing. That's why they're going after drill music, because it's becoming an epidemic. You got all these kids around the world looking into this shit, and they following it, and they dissing the dead. They doing certain shit that they know the police looking at it like, man, we know this shit gonna lead to violence. They smoking dead ops, and now it's starting to hit white communities. You know what I'm saying? At first it was cool, but now you got the white people probably. You know, white kids telling their mama, I'm gonna be smoking on you when you die. Like, you know how kids do. You know what I'm saying? Certain kids, they don't get no fuck. They'll be, That shit's starting to hit the white community now, though. And I can imagine, even though we don't know too much about that community, I bet you if we was to know something about it, we'll go up to them schools, they ass in school, this and the dead, this and that. I guarantee you, boy, they going crazy. Y'all know, you know how that shit go. That shit going crazy, and that is becoming a problem because, you know, it's starting to hit close to their home now. And motherfuckers want switches and shit and all that shit, man. Hell, they
What you do? To the slot? Oh, man, somebody.
Can't have that music rocking. Oh, they shooting a video.
Y'all know them duffers out with the shit in it. Everybody all X shit, crack to the white beat.
Bro, I'm telling you, these show you another video they're gonna use. Or another video they're gonna use right here. I'm gonna mute it, but you know, y'all will be able to see. I didn't understand this at all. I couldn't understand this to save my life. What would DURK be wanting to do this for? And Vine, and I think this after they caught their case, if I'm not mistaken. They wasn't even supposed to be around each other. I get it, kicking it, but why go live and do this shit? Then you got 2,000 people in there, 3,000 people in there. Right there, Vine in the back seat, and a lamb truck or some shit, some retarded trick, like a Hellcat maybe, or a lamb truck. Vine up the Draco. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all made it. Y'all straight. You got the world looking at you, kids following you. How you know how many kids did this shit afterwards? And what I mean by kids, I'm talking about 20 and under. You know what I'm saying? 18 and under. 16 to 18. Boy, I guarantee you, a gang of kids got choppers rolled around and went live. Like, all the ops on our live, put the mags up. You know what I'm saying? All right, they gone. Because that's what DURK's saying. The ops back on her. They listening to slow music every time DURK see a op or something, he tell them the ops back on her and it Vine up the Draco. Like, bro, this is the dumbest shit in the world. They're gonna use all this shit. There's nothing you can do. It's one of them joints that you just like, damn, it was a fake gun, you know what I'm saying? They probably gonna try to hit him with that. Say it was a fake strap. They're gonna say they don't give a damn, we can't prove it was fake. This just, and they not trying to charge them with nothing from this. They just using this to show the jury that these guys is not innocent and they really live like this. You know what I'm saying? Do this look, this is what they're gonna say, do this look like innocent men to you? Do this look like 9 gangbangers? They'll be like, well, the show look like gangbangers to me. Lawyers gonna be eating that shit up. Lawyers in court gonna be eating that shit up. Yes, look like gangbangers to me. You just said your client did this, did that. Why is your client doing 200 miles an hour? Because, you know, they on here speeding. They telling them, go hit that motherfucker, hit that motherfucker. Like, y'all, imagine the police would have got behind y'all that night. Y'all would have had to run from them. It's just never good. It's just not good, bro. I don't give a fuck which way you slice it and dice it. It's not good. It's not a good look. Especially after you already on. I understand you trying to get attention, but you already on. You ain't trying to get on. You already on. And I gotta say, this must be earlier in this before Vine really blew up like that. Vine was on, I think Crazy Story and everything was out. But I think shortly after that, like DURK was averaging 7,000-8,000 followers every time he go live. Even though this probably was late night, most of the motherfuckers was asleep. But you still see he got 2,000 people watching him. Out of them 2,000 people, I guarantee 200 of them, 10% is police recording. So it's 208 people up in that motherfucker. There's police recording, wanting them to do this, make these type of mistakes, laughing, high-fiving, calling their partners like, you see this shit? Look at this shit. Look how they speed, going around trucks, doing all this shit. This young nigga shit, y'all living, I get it, but bruh, why on camera? Why on live? Just to show motherfuckers you still out here? Don't make no sense. Then one of them trucks hop in front of you, you know, anything could happen. One of them trucks hop in front of you, a car hop in front of you, you have an accident, y'all don't get killed or nothing, but y'all get knocked out. Y'all wake up, cuffed to the motherfucking police bed because y'all had a chopper up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just why? Don't make sense, bro. And I'm telling y'all right now, like in the end, you'll see all this shit that these niggas was doing gonna come back to bite them in the ass. You know they po-po. You know they in there. 2,300 people, 330 is police, federales. Some of them just might be snitches that just don't like DURK and recording that shit to send it to the police. You gotta think, you know what I'm saying? All the families that been affected by whatever gang violence they had going on. The mamas, they don't know, the mamas and shit, they not sleeping well. They the way they fight, this is how they fight. Online, recording your dumb ass, sending it to the police saying, look, it's the same type of gun my son was shot with. It's the same type of shit, you know what I'm saying? They still doing the same shit. This who y'all let go. This who y'all, you know what I'm saying? They putting pressure on them boys. Mamas calling left and right. You know what I'm saying? And it's live. So ain't no telling how many police hopped out in their vehicle trying to catch them. They showing up the highway so they see which area where they going. Shit, they could have been, you know, hopped in their cars, went looking for their ass, made it even worse. Didn't find them. Now they really got a hard on for them because they was looking for them and couldn't find them. Bayzoo, I don't think Bayzoo gonna snitch. If I had to bet my motherfucking last breath, I say Bayzoo gonna take it on the chin, and he'll take whatever charges that'll help DURK get out of trouble. I think Bayzoo that loyal. I like Bayzoo. That's why I hate when he let people get him out of character, because he really know better than all that dumb shit. He just get to doing that shit when motherfuckers get to playing with him, and I don't know why. Like your spot solidified, bro. You official. Your shit official. Y'all know about them backwoods out the box. Pack come out of a box, high ass $20 box. That's the only reason they went up charging motherfucker $29, $10 extra for this box. Yeah, but you know Bayzoo ain't gonna tell. Bayzoo ain't gonna say shit. He getting that bitch lawyering up, telling them probably fuck them, probably cussing their ass out. I don't think Bayzoo is a snitch at all. You know what I'm saying? If I had to bet, Bayzoo ain't telling. But do Bayzoo make mistakes that he get all them fucked up? Yeah. Did he make a mistake? Should he been in Chicago riding around? I guess yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ride around with your strap, but 3 motherfucking machine. I don't even think that shit true though. The machine gun shit. We don't know how true that is. Right now, it just say he in now on a probation violation. I mean, not probation violation, but an out-of-state warrant. So it's not really telling us if he got caught with gun or where people getting that from. Maybe, you know, like I said, close sources. So I seen a few people that's from Chicago posted, Chicago bloggers posted, but you know they don't be knowing anything either. They could be just trying to get clickbait and all that shit too. You know it's a hot topic. Want to be the first one to break it. So, but I'ma just, you know, like when I looked it up, it didn't show that he got caught with 3 guns. It showed that he was on probation violation. I mean, not probation violation, but warrant, bench warrant, out of state warrant. Maybe it was Atlanta, which is probably why he was in Chicago. Probably knew he had a warrant out there. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going back to the shop. At least I know how to maneuver around that motherfucker. Not knowing the jump out boy was out, cause they hit Oblock a little earlier that day, and that's why I say like this shit's coming to the head. And what I mean by coming to the head, like it's about to bust open. Everything they got finna get on the table, finna get put on the table, and they're gonna snatch up, you know, everybody who they think is a boss or underboss and all that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So one way or another, I just don't see these motherfuckers making it without. They're gonna have to fight some type of Rico charge eventually. You know what I'm saying? Duty low, Warrant, all them gonna be in jeopardy of you know, going to jail. And I believe most of them gonna stand up and take their shit on the chin. Even what's his name? Even Booker. I believe Booker will stand up and take his time. But this shit is all shit that could have been avoided. Then Booker probably be the one that's least mad. He gonna be more mad, not least mad, but more mad, because Booker really don't do shit. Like, you don't really see Booker getting outside his body too much. I can't find too much videos of Booker 600 doing dumb shit on camera or saying dumb shit on camera, except when he used to get into it, or whenever he get into it with Mimo, and he get the cussing Mimo ass out. That's about the only time I see Booker getting outside his body. Other than that, he stay in control. He keep his emotions in check, and that's important when you out here in these streets like that, cause that's what get niggas popped off, niggas' emotions. Niggas get emotional and get to talking about everything. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like they might charge, like they're gonna have DURK up top, probably have Booker somewhere up top as an underboss. They'll have King Von up there just because, you know, they're gonna need him to tell a lot of the story. And they might not, I don't know how it work when somebody pass away. But THF, Bayzoo, And up under Bayzoo is gonna be his gunners, his shooters, or his people. And that's where you're gonna have to worry about the snitches coming in, that the motherfuckers who wasn't fucking with Dirk, who Dirk didn't fuck with like that, but you know, they fuck with Bayzoo. So they're gonna be like, shit, nigga, Dirk wasn't doing shit for me, why the fuck I finna go sit down for him? Or why am I in this shit? You know what I'm saying? Whole time. You in that shit cause Bayzoo. Bayzoo is the, you know, I think that's who Dirk be talking about most of the time. You know, before Vine died, it was Vine. Well, since Vine died, when he was like, bring bro out of retirement, one of them songs, bring bro out of retirement, he gonna kill you for that cash. I think he talking about Bayzoo. Now, again, this is all speculation. I'm not putting nothing in stone. Shit ain't set in stone, but if you was to ask me what I think the police doing, that's what I think they doing. Right now they're going over, you know, who play what position. You know, it's gonna be easy to figure out though. That shit gonna be easy to figure out, cause like I said, the fans figure it out. They can figure it out. Just Blow. There's a lot of people that's already locked up that they gonna hit with extra charges. Just Blow probably be one of them. Mimo gonna be in there somewhere probably. Even though he's trying to separate himself from the shit, I still believe he gonna be in there somewhere. And I believe like even motherfuckers like what's his name, 600 Breezy, that's not OTF. I believe Breezy might get caught up in it. I'm gonna tell you how, because that's who I think Mimo 600 vent to whenever there's some bullshit going on between them two. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for sure. Hit that like. That's who I think, you know, who Mimo go vent to Breezy every time him and Dirk have a disagreement, I believe, because they done did it on live before. And Breezy be like, yeah, I told you, which indicates that you've been talking about this nigga behind his back. Every time motherfucker say I told you, that mean they been telling him, you know, them niggas ain't moving right over there, or they won't yes man, which is what he was saying. If you ain't no yes man, he ain't gonna act funny with you. That's the type of shit 600 Breezy would say about Dirk. Even though he wouldn't say Dirk's name, we knew who he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll talk about Booker, how Booker be dick riding and all that shit. And if it wasn't for Booker, then he wouldn't be over there. Shit like that, man. You know, just like all that shit gonna hit the fan. I don't know, like I don't think Mimo will tell if it's gonna be put out there that he told. Like he probably will try to tell in a way where motherfucker won't know, you know what I'm saying? Some slick telling what's going on just to get out of trouble type shit, but not on paperwork. I don't know. I know, but Bayzoo, they gonna try to. If Bayzoo go sit down, he gonna get 15 or better. He didn't been in the middle of too much shit. If he go sit down for like Rico type shit, he gonna get 15 or better. They gonna try to get Dirk like a 30 piece or something, 20 to 30, cause he gonna have a good lawyer. So the lawyer gonna make sure he get the lesser of whatever the sentence, or try to in a way. I don't know if Dirk still got them what you call them motherfuckers, them ties to that mayor lady. But I think they trying to get her ass out of there. The little lady that got the little fish eyes and shit. The duck mama was going at. yeah, bro, it's not gonna be a good move, a good look on this shit, man. And it's fucked up that I gotta even make this video, but you know, I see this shit coming a mile away. You know what I'm saying? And I saw it coming a long time ago, but did I think they was gonna move on it like that? Nah, I didn't. When they moved on Thug and them though, I said, damn, ain't nobody safe. When they moved on Thug and them, I knew wasn't nobody safe. None of these rappers are safe, bro. Fulio, Young and Ace, them niggas got it coming too. They just not as popular right now. But just believe when they start looking into their shit, it's enough shit on the internet already. And interviews already for them to, you know, start building a case against them. You say how far up the chain they gonna go is the question. Shit, I feel like they looking at the rappers, they gonna try to pin all the rappers as the heads. So DURK, it might stop at DURK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really see it going past that. And it might be like some names that we ain't really heard of come out, like whoever was the founders of OTF. Because to my knowledge, it wasn't DURK. It was somebody else. I forgot the dude's name, but you know, it's some other founders of OTF. So I gotta guess that it's gonna go there too. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hit them up too. Whoever they looking at as the founders of the shit. They're gonna slap them on the wrist. But for the main thing, they really just want the influencers, which is Lildurk, you know, and Bayzoo and Mimo and all the rappers and shit. And the enforcers, the rappers and the people who was enforcing the rappers. And the hustlers, whoever was, you know, supposedly getting money for them. I heard DURK got a song out about somebody making $1 million off Zai legally, you know what I'm saying? So somebody in his camp that run a legal marijuana business. And if you know niggas, we can't do nothing all the way legit. So it's gonna be some doors left open for them to walk through and start accusing them of shit. Another person, man, PGF Nook. I hope he better be alright too. So he better be smooth too, cause PGF Nook. He talk about, he be showing his switches in the videos. That shit right there, boy, that takes some nuts of steel. Polo G Camp, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard too much about them, but they ain't gonna be exempt from it. Chicago definitely gonna get hit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like 2 or 3 different camps get hit, and we know that from just being with the Oblock. Oblock and OTF probably get hit together. They're gonna get put together as one one group with 2 factions. You know what I'm saying? One gang, 2 factions. OTF, Oblock, and they might even sprinkle a little 600 up in that motherfucker. They're gonna sprinkle some 600 in that bitch. And it's gonna be a big ass big ass indictment on all them boys. DQ. Trust me, bro, they're gonna have something for all them niggas, man. It's like Big DURK was offered Italian beef. Let me see it. I wonder if he's saying that.
Now, did y'all know they offered Big DURK Italian beef and sausage to give up?
They offered Big DURK Italian beef and sausage to give up Larry Hoover. Man, it's crazy. Somebody tell him though, man. Is this nigga truth teller, the teller? You know what I'm saying? Who's the snitch? Somebody knee deep down in Chicago is on some snitch shit. Straight up. some of them was on some snitch shit. And they really don't get no fuck either. They on this bitch like, fuck it, nigga, let's get it. It's tail time. They growing tails in Chicago. Well, not just in Chicago, but down there everywhere. Mike, what it do? Cartier Vision, ENT, what it do? My motherfucking brothers in the building. Gangland. Make that damn noise. Yeah, bro, but it's trying to find that one video with dude. Then with they got with the little baby just doing a mixtape with DURK. They got Thfotf on that motherfucker. They probably watching them based off of that shit. DURK bringing Lil Reese and all them off the concert, like, cause that shit, like some last raw type shit. Who knows, bro? It don't. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It do not seem like these boys is just rappers to the naked, and that's even to the naked eye. Like, if I was just a fan, I'd be thinking like, damn, these niggas is doing the shit they rapping about it, they crazy. Like, it don't even make sense. It don't even make sense to look at them as rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just only rapping. You can tell that shit true. A lot of it. They're gonna bring back all the shit they bringing up with Thug. This is 2017, the rest of Young Thug. They bringing that shit back up, bro. They bringing up all type of shit.
Trifecta, okay? You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay? You got dope, you got money, you got guns.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta. Young Thug entered a plea of not guilty. And that's the fucked up part. The shit that they trying to say that they guilty of, they really not guilty of it. They ain't really got together and conspired to run no criminal organization and shit like that. They just rappers living their life, being safe and getting on enemies' ass or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Doing what all rappers basically do. It's just that the police can now twist that shit and use it against you and make it look and make it, you know, make y'all look like y'all really out here doing, you know, what y'all rapping about. And cause you know now that's a little thing to where if you ain't living what you rapping, then you ain't on shit. So that's like the new wave, and the police using that shit to their advantage. Police definitely using this shit to their advantage. They own it. They like, nigga, we got them. We got an opportunity to take down half these motherfuckers in the game and whoever with them. You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is use their lyrics against them. Once that law got passed, shit, the game changed. Once they passed that law, then the lady made that shit make so much sense, because in my head, I'm like, how they gonna take away their First Amendment, their amendment, or whatever, I think it's the First Amendment or whatever. And she was like, the amendment don't give you the okay to do crimes and talk about the crimes you do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, the way she put that shit crazy. Exactly, they wrote so many new laws that they have done in all major cities, and they did it with these boys in mind. They did it for this particular reason right here. You gotta think, bro. People behind this shit is the KKK. They make all the fucking. They make all the motherfucking laws, or they got something to do with it. They know how to control it, and it's like they go, you know, they go the extra mile to make sure that we fucked up. Lawyers say he's been look now. Young Thug been in jail for I don't know how long, but it ain't been a long time. Young Thug been in jail for what? A few days. The lawyer already talking about his living conditions. Boy, you think this something? They finna try to big meat you. They finna try to treat you, keep you away from public society. You putting hits out on motherfuckers allegedly. So what they got, that's what they saying. You putting hits out on motherfuckers, then people can't. And I guarantee you, Thug ain't had nothing to do with that shit. That was them two niggas in there talking like, man, should we go ahead and try to kill him again? And one of them niggas was like, man, we got to make sure Thug cool with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that shit got hit. I guarantee you, that's them two dumbass niggas having a conversation. And Thug ain't had nothing to do with that conversation. He just was, the nigga they was talking about. And now it made it look like, Thug was behind all that shit. When you be the face, it don't always pay. Lawyers say he's being held in solitary confinement in a windowless cement room as if he is a forgotten person alone in the world. Young Thug lawyer filed emergency motion for bond. Call his housing. Lawyers say he's being held in solitary confinement in the windowless cement room as if he's a forgotten person in the world. Bro, they don't give a fuck about. And when they just raided your house, you had drugs and guns in that motherfucker. So they gonna be like, we confine you to a house, then that ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you just had guns and drugs in the house. And it was 3 high school students killed in a crash. It's fucked up, bro. 2 girls and a boy. He look familiar too. Damn it, the baby formula shortage real out here. Still no formula. Anyone who responds, breastfeed. I gotta go listen to that Kendrick album. Everybody talking about that motherfucker. I listened to a couple songs, but not all of it. Young Thug lawyer say he's been held in dungeon-like conditions. That's what jail is, nigga. And hopes to get him released to bond immediately. I don't know what they thought jail was gonna be. Shit, he from the streets. He know what jail is. Your ass going to the dirtiest cell in that motherfucker. And nigga, just imagine, wow. Boy, let me be a bailiff in that motherfucker. What you need, thugger. That's probably why they putting him in there, because they know he got too much reach. He'll be in that bitch giving motherfucker $100,000 for a motherfucking a phone and some motherfucking food, whatever. Let a motherfucker say they can get him some perks up in that bitch or something, whatever his vices is, some lean or something. Oh man, they lit. They probably watching their ass. Whoever around, whoever close to him, they gonna watch him. crash to kill them students. Atlanta rapper. That's I call him King Von cousin now. What's his name? Cowboy. This Cowboy. Atlanta rapper known for viral hit, wanted for assault at Gwinnett County. Police said he left a man with broken bones and cuts on his face. He beat up somebody. Let me see if y'all can see this. Nah, I'm gonna stop sharing it and share it on the other one so y'all can see it while I read it. We'll go back to that. Cowboy scraping people. Gwinnett County police are searching for a popular rapper they say attacked a man last week, leaving him with broken bones, cuts, and other injuries. Now this could be some lawsuit shit, but it probably true though. How old was the dude he was fighting? Police said 23-year-old Calvin LaShawn Woods, known as Cowboy, attacked the victim at Rabbit Hill Park. The man was left with a broken leg, cuts on his face, bruises on his face, and torso and other injuries. Woods was last seen in Dacula, but police don't know where he is now. Cowboy is signed to Polo Grounds Music, RCA Records. He's best known for his 2018 viral song "Envy Me." Police are asking for anyone with information to call GCPD investigators or Atlanta Crime Stoppers. Tipsters can receive cash reward. It must be the end. It must have been a short ass story. I ain't say how old dude was or nothing. He jumped on. Old Cowboy getting out there getting dirty on. Probably was an old ass man or something. See, I want to know if he fought somebody that could fight back. Who knows? If he fought somebody that could fight back, he can get a little props. Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like COVID, they use anything. Shit, it could be any excuse. They try to use that shit to get up out of there, which I don't blame them either. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them. Got to use whatever you can to get up out the gym. Especially if you ain't trying to, if ain't no snitching, not whatever, but anything but that. Shit, the way shit going right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they start using snitching. Motherfuckers gonna be snitching their way out, coming out still rapping. People gonna still listen, because nowadays the kids control it and they don't care. Exactly. Yeah, that phone's gonna kill a lot of motherfuckers. Kristen in the building. That phone definitely gonna fuck a lot of people up. Jen make you sing. So you have you singing for an hour and sleepy. Wave supposedly put hands on one of his females, his little chick. He got tired of making all the motherfucking songs. Being sad, that boy say, fuck that. You ain't finna keep breaking my heart. Bip, 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 bip. It ain't funny either, ladies. I'm just saying. You know, he always make them songs and shit. I done had my heart broke. My heart broke so many times on my sleeve. And it's my fault. It's my fault with my heart on my sleeve. Got my heart on that. I can't breathe. That boy say, fuck that, I'm choking out the next motherfucker play with me. Getting these chokes. No Bapperton. Somebody got caught with a motherfucking kitty kit, didn't they? Dang, they ride like colliding in a 600 Benz. What kind of place is that? I don't know. I thought that was an Illinois place. In a 600 Benz ride like that? Come on, man. That boy said he was on his way to the pay. And they got an F and N. That's an F and N. What it look like? Is it a switch on the back of them bitches? Nope. A switch. Lucky for him. Got the drink. Got the Xannies. The Erkies. No telling what else. Nigga loaded in a 600. Yeah, I wonder what that story is. Is this the shit? Is this, cause this the same, this a Benz. And this, is this what Buddy got caught with back then? He should have knew then, boy, if they let you go. Cause 600 do come in Maybach. So I'm trying to see, do they look like the same car? It's the same color. Look how thug. Why he gotta sit like that, bro? That man be trolling his ass off. He sitting like he hands behind his that man tweet. Let me see when this July term 2018. Oh, so these two was together when they got caught with this shit. That's why they had two guns, because it was two of them. So possession of methamphetamine with intent to distribute, possession of hydrocodone, so they had the Vikes, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, which they probably wasn't intent to distribute, possession of amphetamine, and I told you, look, I down there called all that shit out. They got the Xannies. The Xannies is the azaprazoline, the codeine that's in the lean, amphetamine, I don't know what the fuck that is. Window tint violation, marijuana less than an ounce, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony. So they already got these charges on their ass from 2018. And this Gunna and Thug. So Gunna and Thug, they ain't even the charges that we've been seeing. Shit, I don't know if they balled all that shit up and came out with a Rico, but these charges that they probably gonna have to face too. Well, it's just gonna be part of the Rico. Like, see, they was riding around together with this. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I think that's the 600 Benz though. That's a Maybach. I see the Maybach symbol right there. But 600 Benz is Maybachs. Remy, shut your ass up. My blicky icky. Go ahead, look. Oh, her shit. Daniels, nothing out there to bark at. Working at nothing. So yeah, man. Damn, Young Thug. That boy only 140 pounds. That still fucked me up. 70 and 70. Ain't that 140? Yep. My daughter, 8-year-old, weighs 70 pounds. That's crazy. That man weighed 140. 6'3", tall as a motherfucker, skinny as hell. Bop, bop, bop. DDTs and some more shit. So 5/12/2018, participation in criminal street gang activity. That's probably why Gunna ain't got this charge then? Unless that was let's dude took that charge.
Number one.
Maybe Thug took all them charges. Like ain't no sense in both of us going to jail. I'm gonna take this shit.
I got kids and everything, I don't need nobody saying you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids and everything, I don't need nobody saying you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids and everything, I don't need nobody saying you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids and everything, I don't need nobody saying you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids.
So I got kids and everything, I don't need nobody seeing me going no goddamn jail. Stop doing shit to go to jail. This ain't got the date, but it got the time, 6/14, 83 degrees.
Every now and then, nobody say you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids and every now and then, nobody say you gon' know.
This don't say the time either. I mean the date either. 6/13/83. DURK County.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay?
6/15/83. So they
guns.
talking to they talking to Gunna.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns.
I mean, they talking to them.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns.
6/15, 83 degrees. 6/14, 83 degrees. So that was around the same time. They was, he must have just got through telling them, you got dope, you got money, you got guns, trifecta. He was like, man, real shit, I got kids, man, I don't need nobody. Either that or that was the dude talking. They probably had the gun and them separated. Damn, they riding around with the kit.
Trifecta, okay? You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay? You got dope, you got money, you got guns.
He's saying that like it's like dub, motherfucker. So the reason only reason he can be saying that like that is like trying to get some motherfucker to snitch. Cause you gonna, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna take the charge? You gonna snitch or what?
Trifecta,
the charge is the
You
his.
got dope, you got money, you got guns.
Every now and then, nobody say you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids and every now and then, nobody say you gon' know. Real suits, I got kids.
So that's why they let this case go off that long. Yeah, they let this case sit off that long. Look at Gunna. Should I? Gunna looking like shit. It's 6/14/83. See, they got them separated. You can tell by how the sidewalks look. Oh, you're on 70 West towards St. Louis? Yeah. Not that far. Judge knows that he's gonna go after people being a leader, knowing more arrests coming. Oh yeah, for sure. They go after the little dudes and try to get them to snitch. If they don't snitch, then they go ahead and grab the leader and see if the leader will snitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, whoever the leader is always somebody above him because he got to get it from somewhere. But that's in drugs and shit. In Young Thug situation, well, I guess you know he probably had gas. You know what I'm saying? Like for the homies to come get if they wanted it, but it was really just for him to smoke and him growing his own strand, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you mix that with guns and you're a felon, it ain't gonna mix. that shit not gonna come out with a good recipe. It's not a good recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. So a motherfucker gotta understand that once you become a felon, you can't do that type of shit. You can feel like you can do it because you know, like, I got the bread, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can fight it, I can bond out, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, if they wanna twist and ball this shit up into beats like they doing, and they like made this shit 30 times worse, you know what I'm saying? Put a Rico on this shit, nigga, that's like 30 times worse, nigga. You don't, the Rico is for motherfuckers who always getting away with shit. Oh, you got a good lawyer, you probably can beat this, okay, we gonna hit you with the Rico. And you motherfucker probably could beat that, to be honest. Rico ain't unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? It's almost unbeatable, but it ain't totally unbeatable. The only reason why the Rico's so successful is because before the motherfuckers never go through with the not guilty. Like they always start off not guilty, but then they take a plea at the end. And that's why it's so successful. Because motherfuckers end up taking that plea, and once you take a plea, that's like that's to the state, that's a loss. Unless it's a plea where a motherfucker get out of if a motherfucker get out of jail, then it's a W for both sides for real. Because they record still say that, you know, they got a conviction. But did they get what they wanted? No. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like, that's what I'm saying. The reason, like, why ride like that if you ain't got nothing to do? If you ain't finna do nothing, y'all ain't finna drink all that lean. 2 guns, okay, cool. You ain't finna smoke all that weed. You ain't finna pop all them pills. And then why you ain't got no stash spot in there? Why that shit just sitting around? Maybe they in there smoking, and they probably in there smoking weed and riding and shit. You know, I understand young nigga shit, I guess, but hey. That's what come with that shit.
Trifecta, okay? Dope, you got money, you got guns.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay? You got dope, you got money, you got guns.
I got kids every now and then. Nobody say you gonna know. I got kids every
worried
now
about somebody seeing him go to jail. What? They been out there for a minute because it's dark on that last one right here. It's light. So this one they must have first found the shit. It's still light right here. See all the chains he got on. Fur guy shirt. Let's see if that shirt he got on in this video. Yeah, fur guy shirt. Same chain, so it's the same day, same video, same race. See the shirt? It's just dark right there because they've been out there for a minute. So I see it's the same shit. And it don't look like they got Thugger handcuffed. It's looking like shit. He looked like, damn, it was over with though. They searching that motherfucker. Gunna looking like, fuck, man, I knew I should have stayed what the fuck I was doing. Gunna just looking like he don't know what to do. And that explains like a lot of them being like cocky and shit on social media and happy, like feeling like they beat charges and all that shit. No, bro, you just under investigation. You ain't beat a motherfucking thing. We letting this shit go on until we got enough to where we know we can get your ass gone for a long time. Rollo being in jail is some of the best shit that could have happened to Rollo right now. Because Rollo would have definitely got a Rico act if he would have stayed out of jail. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he went to jail back then for that weed and did it like that, he avoided a lot of shit because he would have definitely got a Rico act by the way he was moving. He bought a whole apartment building, had all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Had his homies stand over there. They would have definitely said he was running something crazy. They'd have been like, man, that man was running a motherfucking some shit we never seen before in this country. And it's the what's it called? 2018, August 30th. Like, no, that's like July term, 2018. I don't know. DeKalb County though. Same county. Jeffrey and Sergio. Count 1, 6, and 8. Or 1 through 6 and 8. And Sergio got counts 10 and 11, so he got window tint violation and possession of marijuana less than an ounce. Wow. So Gunna got off easy. Thug caught all the charges. Thug took all the so Thug a real one. Thug took all the charges, bro. Buddy took, let me see. How the fuck he take 2 gun charges? They let him take 2 gun charges? They let him take 2 gun charges. That's rare. And they ain't charged the other nigga with a gun charge. He had to say both of them was his. But Thugger took 1 through 7 plus 9. And Sergio, which was driving, which means since he driving, he would have been charged with everything. You know what I'm saying? He would have been charged with everything. So Gunna would have been charged with everything if Thug wouldn't have said shit. Thug would have just been like, I want my lawyer, I ain't talking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who shit that is. Y'all could have planted it there. For all I know, then they would have charged Gunna. So I guess Thugger knowing that, like, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? He took the methamphetamine with intent, the codone, Vicodins is what it is. Hydrocodone ain't number Vicodins. Marijuana with intent to distribute the amphetamine, whatever the fuck that is, amphetamine. Took the Xanax, took the lean, took the pistol. And all Buddy had to take was the tent violation and the marijuana less than an ounce, which is not a felony. Because 30 grams, well, I don't know what it is down there. But down here, if it ain't 30 grams, it's not a felony. And look how he looking. Look at the look on. What the fuck you mad for, nigga? You should be over there, bitch, smiling. You ain't got to do nothing. I done took everything. Thug over there looking like, I know I got to take everything. He gonna tell him on everything. Thug looking like I got to take it. That was some real nigga shit on Thug's behalf, though. Because Gunna was driving. Because he wouldn't have got the window tint. But either that or it was Gunna shit. It was Gunna whip. He could have been not driving, but it was his whip because he got the tent violation. You know what I'm saying? And the weed less than an ounce. Hell nah. Participation in street gang activity. Hell to the no. Gunna probably owed that man his life after that. You gotta sign to my label. You gotta motherfucking break bread. You know what it is. And he still got popped off at the end, bro, in the conspiracy. Hell nah. We just figured that out, cuz just check it out, bro. That's crazy. Thugger a real nigga for that. I gotta give it to him. That's real nigga activity. All that shit right there, Thugger took all that shit. Told the police the only thing that's Gunna, you know what I'm saying? Gunna probably said the weed mine, cause it probably, you know, was I don't know what it would have did for Thugger if he got caught with the weed, but maybe he just was like, fuck it, I had the weed mine, I take the weed. You know what I'm saying? Give me the weed and the motherfucking tent. So Gunna got out that night. Thugger probably got charged and held for a minute, and then once he got a bond, got out. Thugger looking like it's over. My life over with. Nigga, Thugger, Gunna looking like my life over with. Thugger looking like I got you, little boy. See this shit? Sergio Giovanni Kitchens counts 10 and 11. That's all he get. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, aka Young Thug, counts 1 through 7 and 9. Hold on, so where the fuck is 8 at? Neither one of them got 8. Oh, counts 1 through 6, 8. Why? Who? The state versus somebody named blurred out. You see that shit? Was there 3 of them in the car? Somebody named blurred out, bro. I just noticed that. The state versus somebody named blurred out. Hell nah. Yeah, he do. Definitely got some slappers. Hey, but y'all see that shit? Somebody named blurred out. White out it out. That's crazy. So, guess maybe that person, I don't know, maybe that was one of their homies that was with him or something. Shit, I feel like he should have took all the charges. Unless they saying GUNNA, no, because 1 through 6 and 8, yeah. I don't know how that shit happened like that. It's weird though. I ain't never seen nothing like that. So remember both Thug and GUNNA was going back and forth, giving each other expensive B-Day gifts. They were payoffs for these type issues. Right? You're right. They definitely were showing hella love to each other. Happy birthday. Motherfuckers giving motherfuckers big boy shit. $100,000, $200,000 cars. Forgot the game was on. Yeah, Buddy though, this shit crazy. But Buddy, that's dude that's whited out. He got counts 1 through 6 and count 8. So he got one of the strap charges, and he got 1 through 6. So he got a codeine charge with all the other shit above it too. And they hit Young Thug with 1 through 7 and 9. So he got a strap charge and he got hit with 1 through 7. That don't make no sense. If I was one of them niggas, should have just said, man, all that shit mine. Fuck it. Ain't no sense in 3 niggas getting popped off. Just fuck, you know what I'm saying? I guess in their case 2 niggas, cause GUNNA didn't get shit. He just got tent violation and the weed less than an ounce. So he ain't get too much of nothing. But honestly, 2 bottles, so somebody should have been like, all that shit mine, man.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay? You got
Maybe
dope, you
that's
got money,
maybe
you
he
got
talking to
guns.
the dude who told him.
I got kids and everything. I don't need nobody saying you got no. I got kids.
Yeah. Hold up, so let's see. New body camera video shows 2017 arrest of Young Thug and Brookhaven near Peachtree, Delcap Airport. Then it say, a Delcap judge ruled that the prosecution failed to present credible evidence that a law was being violated when Brookhaven police pulled the car over. The judge ruled that all evidence, including statements, firearms, and supposed drugs, must be suppressed. Wow. So they beat that because it was they didn't have a credible reason to pull them over. Or did the feds let them beat that just so they can, you know what I'm saying? Keep the shit going. Make them feel untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel untouchable. Let them beat that. You already know, trifecta. New lingo alert. Hey, but he probably say, man, we're gonna let him beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel untouchable. That's why Gunna and them I guarantee they got songs talking about this incident and how they beat it and, you know, shit like that. Cause Gunna had some type, Thugger had some type of lyrics. Asked the judge, asked the lawyers, asked the police, some shit. It was like he was taunting the fuck out their ass. It was so crazy. It's like, bruh, if they hear this shit, they coming for you. The Georgia Court of Appeals opinion indicated that the state appealed and the appeal courts reversed the decision. Now the case is still pending. Prosecutors are waiting for the court to set that case on the calendar. So if they talking about that same shit, so they saying they appeal it and the case is still pending. So this is probably what they doing. They probably let them beat it for that little time being, but then they appealed it just like you can appeal your sentence. You know what I'm saying? Your conviction. And try to beat it the second time around. They appealed that, and now since the rest of the shit has hit the fan, they can let it out now. Like, nah, we pulled their ass over because of this. They had illegal tint, which is obvious than a motherfucker. If he got a ticket for having bad tint, I'm tripping, bro. What the fuck am I thinking? He got a whole ticket for motherfucking illegal tent, and they talking about they ain't have a judge ruled the prosecution failed to present credible evidence that a law was being violated when Brookhaven police pulled the car over. Nigga, we pulled it over because they had a legal tent. Fuck you mean? That's going to stand up in court. They're gonna get hit with that. You know what I'm saying? That's standing up. If I had to guess, that's standing up. Damn, that's crazy how that shit work. I ain't posted shit on here in a minute, huh? Or do you gotta be following to see? This supposedly was Oblock early in the morning, crack of dawn, yawning. So you mean tell me they ain't trying, they ain't putting nothing together, they cracking down, bro. They trying to catch everything they can catch and use that as evidence as far as them running a organization. You know what I'm saying? And they best better be to make it something bigger than just Oblock or just OTF, and make it like a bigger gang with factions broke down into that. You know what I'm saying? With 600 faction, you got this faction, you got that faction, all a part of one big gang. Like kind of like the mafia style. That's how they gonna try to make they're gonna paint these boys to be something they definitely not, and never really, you know, gave thought to be like that. But that's why they gonna paint them. You know what I'm saying? These niggas gonna be like, man, I was just rapping. I ain't gonna get no fuck. That's why I want to know what Dirk meant by he said them lawyers got them affidavits, they better sign them all. What the fuck that mean? Like, they're gonna separate you from the rest of the crew and make it to where you're not making it look like you're in a gang. I don't know. Breaking, that's FBG Duck Mama. Breaking Duck OG. I like her style, swag. Yeah, she got hella hair under her arms. Energy, I guess that's what I would say.
Mama heart.
Nope, can't play it.
For all these women that's out here looking for love from a man who will never love you right.
I think it's music in the background. They've been popping my ass off. Make sure y'all follow Bay Oracle. Make sure y'all follow this page, man. Look up y'all shit. She got something for everybody. Whatever zodiac sign you is. Dig. Look it up. Gemini gang.
Alrighty, have some self-love tactics for the Gemini. Gemini, you are told to start abundance planning. You about to.
And I'm definitely doing that. You dig? I want to see the rest. Go invest. Hit that motherfucking button. Queen Ray, baby, what it do? Go hit that motherfucking button. You understand me? You want to support the channel, hit that cash app. That's my only cash app. That's why I put it up there, because somebody got a fake cash app with just Hootie Mac, just made just like my page name. There's no 618 behind it, but the only cash app I got 618 behind it. That's why I be putting it up there. In case y'all do want to support the channel, you know what I'm saying? You hit up Hootie Mac, cash symbol Hootie Mac 618. If you see the Hootie Mac page without the 618, report that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. I don't know if anybody sent some. I'm pretty sure somebody made a mistake and did it. So report their ass if y'all see that page. You know what I'm saying? I think they blocked me on because I can never pull it up. But I be seeing other people pull it up when they got their phone out trying to find my shit. I hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like, hit that sub on the way out, hit that notification bell, man. It's 10:42. I'm finna watch the rest of this game now. I'll be back at it like a crack at it. You dig? So stay tuned, man. OTF, be safe. Oblock, be safe.